Okay, what happened to you when you were in the hands of the police?
It was a scary experience. Something I do not want to keep dwelling upon, because even right now, I'm having chest pains. I'm having panic attacks. I'm taking sleeping tablets. And I need to see my cardiologist because my chest pain has come back. And it is a horrifying experience because you're intimidated, you're harassed, you're manhandled, you don't know what to expect. And even when you're in the house, you're scared somebody might storm in because they told me they know where I stay. And I believe in doing what is right for patients. And actually, I even had a nickname called Congestina. So basically, it's a scary experience. And actually, that's even I'm asking my lawyer to stand next to me. I'm not comfortable being alone. I'm being escorted everywhere I go. I'm not feeling safe.
Sorry?
Banned from leaving the house. Yes, they are saying even buying vegetables, they don't know because they told me they know where I stay.
The intention of the police, I believe, had been to intimidate her. It is a common practice that when they arrest you on Thursday, they intend to keep you until Monday morning before they produce you in court. This is a botched abduction, in as far as we are concerned.
Because they told us they'd been looking for me for those 2 weeks. Since I went to the shire office, they didn't know. They had been hovering around the place I stay. So it is very scary to imagine that people have been looking for you. It's the grace of God for 2 weeks without getting hold of you.
Yeah.
Allow me to say this. Kenyans need to consistently remember there are only two sovereigns in this country as per our constitution: God and the people of this Kenya. Anyone else in any government position is a servant of the sovereign, which is the people. And
Hi. How is it?
I'm good.
Who is Grace NJOKI?
Grace NJOKI is a nurse by profession, and she's worked for over 31 years. And right now she's at home, resting due to COVID.
Are you a mom?
A mother of 2 adult men. Yes.
What is the best message you have received since this whole affair started?
We love you. And you're brave, you're courageous, you're our hero. And the best of all is that my children told us, Mom, bring it on, be strong.
Who came up with the idea of storming the health ministry office?
There was no idea. It was just a process. We started by going to NHIF to get approval done. We found that the ICT department was not working. Then we went to another office called pre-authorization, and they're the ones who guided us to go to the Afia House, and they gave us the floor, 4th floor, so we proceeded on to Afia House. When we reached there, we were also told that they are not aware, the machines are not working. So that is how we went up to 5th floor, 6th floor, and ended up in 7th floor. So it was not an idea, it was just a process.
Okay. Have you always been this passionate about these issues, or Shiv has made you do it?
Actually, I've gotten in trouble several times in my medical profession. And I believe in doing what is right for patients. And actually, I even had a nickname called Congestina, who's supposed to be a Kenyan boxer. Because anytime I found a patient being treated wrong, or a doctor doing anything wrong, or any across the board in the hospital, may you be a cleaner, whatever you are, I believed in doing what is right. So it is something that has carried me along. And I'd like to give a good example. This one is not even in Kenya. I even went to India when I had a patient. And I found a lady whose child had died. That was not even in Kenya. So they had refused to embalm the child because she didn't have money. So I stormed to their offices. I wouldn't say stormed. I went to, now the word storming is becoming common. I actually walked to the CEO's office. We had a conversation. And he said he would not do anything unless the bills were paid. She had a lot of money. Actually, the child died because treatment was withheld. They didn't have money. So I actually reached the Kenyan embassy. I had to find out where it was. And by the time I reached the Kenya embassy, the hospital already had accepted to embalm.
So you've always had that zeal of fighting for the...
Yes.
Okay, what happened to you when you were in the hands of the police?
It was a scary experience. Something I do not want to keep dwelling upon, because even right now, I'm having chest pains. I'm having panic attacks. I'm taking sleeping tablets. And I need to see my cardiologist because my chest pain has come back. And it is a horrifying experience because you're intimidated, you're harassed, you're manhandled, you don't know what to expect. And even when you're in the house, you're scared somebody might storm in because they told me they know where I stay. So basically, it's a scary experience. And actually, that's even I'm asking my lawyer to stand next to me. I'm not comfortable being alone. I'm being escorted everywhere I go. I'm not feeling safe.
Sorry for that happened. What did the reactions from your family?
Actually, they were more scared than me. I'm actually the one telling them it's okay because, like, today I had to be dropped by my husband. Anytime I'm going to the shops, I've been banned from leaving the house. Yes, they are saying even buying vegetables, they don't know because they told me they know where I stay. So they feel anytime they would walk in. So actually, I have to, like now since I come here, I've received 3 phone calls from my children and my sister. So everybody's monitoring where I am or whether I'm safe or not. So it's about even the people I go to church with. The minute I was released, they came to visit me. So even the church is monitoring me. Basically, everybody is just giving me a high five to find out where I am.
The intention of the police, I believe, had been to intimidate her. It is a common practice that when they arrest you on Thursday, they intend to keep you until Monday morning before they produce you in court. This is a botched abduction in as far as we are concerned. And you know, of the people who are abducted that we're still pursuing, yesterday you received a report. 2 of them were found not alive. Okay? 2 others are still unknown, except for the noise that was made by the public. And we thank the Kenyan public. Except the noise that was made by the Kenyan public, the Kenyan media, the LSK, Amnesty International, except that noise, we are not certain that this lioness would be standing here today. So there's good reason to feel intimidated because that was the calculated intent of the police. But alas, because of the boldness of this woman, because of the support she has received from the Kenyan public, we are able to stand here in spite of that intimidation and be able to state that first, we have overcome that particular challenge of the charges that are going to be brought, and we've begun to be heard on account of the needs that Kenyans have in the public health system.
As a lawyer, do you feel intimidated about the whole scenario? Or have you received any threats?
I personally have not received threats. Nonetheless, given the environment that we find ourselves in, it is a good thing that the LSK has stood its ground. It's a good thing that people have been making public statements about these things. The engagement of people is what is keeping people alive. There is an advocate. You will do the research. His name was Kimani. The police took him out. And this is not very long ago. So we know that even we are at risk, except that we have these cameras, except that we have Kenyans who speak out, and except that there is a grace from God that covers all of us. We can never walk with complete confidence that what is right will be done. That's why we fight, and that's why she stands where she stands.
And actually, to add on to him, it's the grace of God, because they told us they'd been looking for me for those 2 weeks. Since I went to the Shire office, they didn't know. They had been hovering around the place I stay. So it is very scary to imagine that people have been looking for you. It's the grace of God for 2 weeks without getting hold of you.
Yeah. Is your newfound fame something you expected will happen?
No, it is not fame. It is horrifying that you cannot even walk in a shop and people are looking at you. So I actually am thinking of a way to start changing my lifestyle. Yes, my looks.
Your walking looks.
my looks, because it's a trademark. But I'm also proud that I stood on my ground, and I'm also proud that I've helped other Kenyans, and I wasn't doing it for myself, because a nurse is an advocate for a patient, and that is what I was doing.
Okay, what's your take on the Gen Z revolution?
Hey, you guys are good. Actually, once you gave me the courage, I realized itawezekana. And also, we have our limits, as we all say, and we accept that what is right. Let us concede to that, because I have conceded to say SHA worked for me at a certain point. When it is not working at a certain point, say it is not working. I wish we would go that way. We have a correspondence, we have a feedback, we have our communication. Because what we have right now is a breakdown of communication. That is what is affecting our country.
Yeah. Your last message?
My last message, thank you, Kenyans. I love you all. I love you for standing with me. And best of all, let us keep our motto. We are world bullies, and we are strong, and we don't take anything lying down. What is right is right. And I don't know why they decided to call me the lioness. I have accepted. But it is with the grace of God.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Allow me to say this. Kenyans need to consistently remember there are only two sovereigns in this country as per our constitution: God and the people of this Kenya. Anyone else in any government position is a servant of the sovereign, which is the people. And as far as the sovereign is dissatisfied with the work of a servant, they have every authority and right to bring to question that servant and instruct until that servant does what is right by the sovereign. So everyone who moves in that direction, and we're not looking to disrupt government, we're not looking to disrupt the rule of law, we're not looking to disrupt what is right within the country. But when we speak, we should speak in the authority that we are the sovereign in this land as Kenyans. And so we thank every Kenyan who has stepped up. We thank also Wetangula, senior counsel and speaker, because he spoke very soberly yesterday. We thank the lady parliamentarians who we were not able to see, but we heard their voices in that newscast. And we thank Senator Manzo, who came to see us, Governor Sonko, who came to see us, the LSK, FIDA, Amnesty International. All these people stood up. And especially, we want to thank every single person with their phone who made noise, who did. In fact, we've just seen a video of a song. We want to thank the people who did the song, because it is by your noise that we have been able to get this place. So boldness needs to be the standard for all of us. Indeed, as she has demonstrated, and as Gen Z did before. Thank you.